What's up guys, Not2_ here, back with another episode of the Soul Silver Nuzlocke. When we left off, we had just finished up the main Safari Zone stuff, and now I'm actually going to ignore every bit of common sense and caution that I have told you to expect from me throughout this Nuzlocke, and I'm actually going to fight Jasmine. You heard me, I've got my team at the same level as before. I did not do a pretty huge amount of grinding because I would want them all at level 35 normally, but that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 23, 7. I can math. That would be 27 level ups for me to do in between episodes, and with Morty I had to do 25, and I remember that feeling like torture. So I really am sorry, I just do not feel like going through all that crap, and I feel like we could use some plot movement, like that's always a good thing. And since this is kind of an awkward time where there's not really much to do in between Chuck and Jasmine, like other than the Safari Zone, you don't have many options open to you. So, I mean, all my Pokemon are level 30, 31, or 32, and Jasmine's Steelix is level 35, so that's kind of a level gap, but I think I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna eat those words, like, as soon as the battle starts, I can tell. But Jasmine only has 2 level 30 Magnemites and a level 35 Steelix, and I feel like I'm gonna be okay. I feel like I can fight those successfully. Like, for the Magnemites, I've got my Buns out. Buns is gonna be able to do some damage since I taught it Dig. I really wish I had something with Fly here, but I'm just gonna explain myself in my journey back. So, Buns has Dig. Magnemite is allergic to dirt, so you use any ground type move on it, it basically dies. And as far as the Steelix goes, I think I'm gonna like put the Devil's life in jeopardy, because even though the Devil is, I think, 32, level 31 or 32. 31, even though it's a 4 level gap, which is kind of scary. Steelix's moveset, I looked this up, is Iron Tail, which is not very effective, Screech, which I can negate by like switching out into a tank for 1 turn, Rock Throw, which is going to be scary, but the Devil's a tank, I feel like it can get that, and then Sandstorm, which I think I would be okay with having some residual damage. So this is going to be a tough fight because, as I said, I am so crazy underleveled all of a sudden because Johto's level system is 3 fast, 5 me. So yeah, I am going to be an idiot here. I have been super cautious against all the first 4 gyms, and then like cautious enough for Chuck, and I can already feel some regret, but you know what? I have been slightly slowing in video production lately, and to my 3 fans on YouTube, I know this is a crappy move, or a crappy idea, but I feel like I haven't been posting as much as usual lately, so I'm just gonna get past Jasmine's sympathetic guards, and oh, I'm gonna regret this. Steel Clang type, yes, you're not lying, probably, actually. I'm half expecting a death. I'm really, like, look at that, you're never the same level as their lowest Pokemon, that's never the plan in a Nuzlocke. Okay, well, Magnemite's dead. Oh, and you're about to send in the other one. Okay. And here's the thing that I think will eat my soul. Sorry I sped through that. I said I wouldn't speed through gym battles, and then like most of the last one and this one have been sped through. Okay, well that doesn't really count, like Jasmine Steelix is her only good Pokemon. Alright, the Devil's Intimidate. Let's see what Surf can do. Oh, I'm faster, nice. Okay. Yeah, you got a berry or something. Cool. Screech, okay. And And I am now dubbed the King of Overreaction. Wow. That was probably the easiest fight I have ever done. The easiest gym battle, at least. Alright. Wow, well, I mean, now I'm, like, pretty underleveled, but, like, does that matter? I destroyed Jasmine in, like, 2 minutes. So, yeah. I was expecting all hell to break loose, to be honest, but the worst thing that happened was nothing. All of my Pokemon are still at full health. You can't even heal your pet, much less defeat a child in battle. Look at this. I didn't just walk out of a gym battle, I've been more beat up by swimmers. Not exaggerating, I died to a swimmer once, or I didn't die, Wartortle died. But, alrighty then. I'm an idiot, that's the gist of that. So yeah, the next gym's Ice type. I guess Rocky will be useful for that, even though he's Ground type, he's also Rock. He's also got Rocks. Doe doesn't really care about Ice types, Buns doesn't care, Trey doesn't care, the Devil doesn't care, Blaze is good, but level 32, so... Okay, well, yeah, the point is I'm dumb. Like, that was... Wow, I'm a little ashamed of myself now. I feel like Jasmine deserved more of a fight, but, like, the Devil's Surf is too strong. So, yeah, first few minutes I'm a nervous wreck, next few minutes I am nervously wrecking. It's funny because wordplay. So, now we're gonna head back to the land of the past, the land of the Devil, the land of the Team Rocket base. And I guess we're just going to be gymming it up in this episode, because I might actually start to fight, that was a weird noise, Pryce's gym cronies. Yeah, I actually don't want to take up any more time of the episode, just to ensure that I've got as much fighting as possible. I will now skip to Mahogany. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that was either a really cool video editing trick, or I sound like an idiot. Probably the latter. I'm going to stop insulting my intelligence in this episode, and before I begin the little ice puzzles that this gym has to offer, I'm actually going to teach Iron-Tail to something, because we just got that TM. Let's see, Focus Punch, there we go, Iron-Tail. Let's see, can anything on my team become useful against ice types through that? Doe can learn it. That is the end of the discussion. Astonish is becoming useless. Alright, well, now Doe is even scarier than before. And I will totally use her. Right, basic ice puzzle is basic. And let's move on to you, Skier. To get to Pryce, our gym leader, you need to think before you skate. I think you mean slide out of control because I'm wearing sneakers, not ice skates. You've got a nice little scary high-level Jinx. Okay, maybe not that scary. Yeah, no, kind of scary. Your scariness level is, like, moderate because super effective Ice Punch, but you also died in 2 hits. Alright, here's a snowboarder. Or no, you're another skier. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But we're not playing games here. I'm playing the game of Pokemon. We're playing the game of snowboarding. I think we are all playing games here. I literally do not think that there is someone in this room who is not playing a game. Or at least prepared to play a game. Oh, you're gonna endure this hit, though it only do half damage. I can assure you that, you little Quackle. Or Queakle. I don't know, I don't know why I said that instead of Swinub. Oh, that was the wrong move to make. And now leave and return. Because in Pokemon, for some reason, whenever you leave a room, it becomes exactly like it was before you walked in. I don't know why. Trees regrow, rocks regenerate. It's a weird world. Hey, are you shivering? Are you scared to fight me? That was a crappy snowboarder voice. I was going for surfer dude because snowboarders are the surfers of the mountains, and you're a water type. Say hello to my little friend Doe. Trying to rest. Like some kind of pansy. Get killed by a deer/reindeer thing. Some weird hybrid. Oh, a dugong. I really do wish I had something that, you know, could hit water types. Oh, that works just as well. You're gonna be asleep for 2 turns, so you're a sitting duck for me to kill. Yay. And another seal. I guess you're like that guy with a Gyarados and 2 Magikarp. Just like, look what these things can turn into, guys. Isn't it cool? You're so strong, it's scary. What? Alright. Check out my parallel turn. It's funny because that's a skiing move. Oh my god, what is with all the freaking, like, icy seals in this room? I don't really love the idea of ice water types, and that's just because they're so efficient, you know? Like, Iron Tail, watch this, it's only gonna do normal damage because water resists steel. Same case if I used a fire type move. Okay, yeah, it's very clear that the only move you have for me is Ice Shard. You have demonstrated that well. Right. And Super Potion up. Doe, the deer, the female deer. Haven't made that joke since I caught her, so I figured it would be still fresh. Okay. Up, over, up, over, up. There we go. I know Pryce's secret. Well, isn't that just fan-dandy-tastic? I don't even know what I was attempting to say there. That was just a nice little string of words, wasn't it? Nice shard, wonderful. And I can't believe Stomp is still like a legitimate move while I'm fighting the penultimate gym. Like, that is not what you would expect. Oh, it's a little cloister. Take down. Oh god, Aurora Beam. Okay. I can take another one of those if I don't use takedown. Why do you know Toxic Spikes? You're... What? Alright, and I don't think I can take out a seal at this point, so I'll just throw my buds out there. Alright, and go for that crunch. One of the reasons I like Arbok so much is that its best moves are not stab. And that's, like, really uncommon. Most Pokemon, like, it's super rare to find a good move for them that isn't their type. Okay, so I could totally, like, up and fight Pryce right now and be the awesome guy who took out 2 gyms in 1 episode, MVP, but I'm not gonna do that, because I acknowledge that I got super lucky with Jasmine just there. Like, if I didn't have Satan, I would have at least 1 casualty, because that Steelix is a beast, and Pryce's Piloswine is, like, the same. Like, it's the same level. It might be a 1 lower, so I think instead of 27 levels, I would only be doing 21, which... Oh, hey, hold up, drop everything, Joey is calling. Oh, a wild Pidgey. Wow. Tales of wonder and excitement from youngster Joseph. Anyway, I got super lucky with Jasmine. I don't think I could keep up this streak and fight Pryce without training. And since his Pokemon are actually lower level than Jasmine, not joking, I would be able to tolerate training up for him and going on that, like, grinding spree. It would be something that I would do, especially because it wouldn't mean probably losing a Pokemon. So, I guess in the next one, I will see you with a beefed up team, all level 34. And yeah, that'll be pretty much it. And I guess you can expect a wonderful fight against Pryce using Dough and Blaze. See ya then. Goodbye.